Hey everybody, thanks for joining us on another episode of Revv, Singapore's ultimate motoring channel, and I'm your host Renee. Certainly hope you've been enjoying all the episodes that we've been showcasing thus far. And of course, all the events and launches and more stuff coming your way. Well, if you find this BMW looking pretty familiar, you're not wrong. This is the BMW 220i Sports Convertible, and we reviewed its hardtop coupe version some time ago. To find out more about that episode, click on the link right here. And just like the Sports Coupe, the BMW 220i Sports Convertible has a fantastic new look and powerful engine, which sets it apart from the 1 Series Coupe. Now, let's find out more about this fantastic looking convertible. BMW 220i Coupe comes with a 1997cc 4-cylinders inline twin-power turbocharged engine, which generates 184 horses and chalks up 270 Nm of torque. Top speed as rated by BMW is 231 km per hour. It can do 0 to 100 in 7.6 seconds, just a tad slower than its hardtop cousin. It also comes with an 8-speed transmission. It does 14.7 km per litre and CO2 emissions are 149 grams per kilometre. Now it's time to find out more about the interior of the BMW 220i convertible. Come on, join me. I know I keep saying this over and over again when I talk about BMWs, but with the 220i convertible, there's no exception as well. In terms of build quality, workmanship, BMW always gives it an extra effort to make their car looking extra special. With the 220i convertible, with the top down or even up, first thing of all, you notice that there's a whole sense of space inside the car. With most convertibles, and the whole thing, it is a convertible. You see a lot of cramping in the back seat, but that's not the case with the 220i convertible. One thing I think for the driver, which is very important, is driver orientation. As you can see with me seated, I've got everything basically within my reach. The gear lever is just right here, the brakes here, your whole media entertainment system, all at the control of a dial, steering wheel, everything within the easy reach of the driver. Okay, the 220i convertible has a low slung silhouette and forward slanting bonnet and headlights, which tapers all the way to the kidney grille. We also have adaptive headlights, including cornering lights and adjustable bi-xenon headlights. Best part about owning a convertible is you get a choice of two looks of a car. Okay, with the top down, the dynamics of the BMW totally changes, and you get that distinctive boat deck feel with this BMW convertible. And of course, the best part of all of driving a convertible is you get the wind in the hair feeling. The flat shoulder lines add to the elongated look of the car, added to the fact that it has a long wheelbase, wide track, and short overhangs. Okay, at the rear, we have the unmistakable BMW L-shaped lights, which give you a clear statement, especially when you happen to be driving behind it. From a distance, it would seem the BMW is wider and even more muscular. The chrome-plated twin tailpipes and low center of gravity immediately catch the eye. Let's head on over to the rear to find out more about the 220i Sports Convertible, soft top, cabrio, whatever you want to call it, storage area or boot space. To open up the boot, two options for you. One is of course by the button hidden under here or with the key. Okay, so all you need to do is press on this button right here and pop comes the hood to reveal I must admit, quite a compact space. Okay, with the top up, you get 335 liters of space, and if the top comes down, 280 liters of space. Even at vehicle speeds of up to 50 km per hour, it opens and closes fully automatically, meaning there's no limit as far as your driving pleasure is concerned, whatever the weather, non-stop, and can be opened and closed remotely as well. So you're planning on getting a convertible, and you're saying, so what should I actually get? Well, in terms of convertible nowadays in Singapore especially, I think most of the brands have covered convertibles from BMW, of course. Mini has some convertibles as well, Volkswagen, Mercedes, you name it, they have it in Singapore. And the thing being said about convertibles is in Singapore especially, if I was driving around, I would say 80% of the convertible drivers I've seen basically have the tops always up. And I don't really blame them being in Singapore, having such, the weather is really hot, and especially with the amount of traffic we get here in Singapore, it's really not that comfy to drive with the top down. But for me, mornings, getting on down to work, getting back at night, nothing beats driving a convertible with the top down. So let's talk a bit more about this BMW 220i convertible. Well, of course, we tested out the coupe in our earlier series. So that basically, if you're talking about performance-wise, I would say they're almost on par. But now driving a convertible, for those of you who want a real quick recap, you're looking at a 2-liter twin-powered turbo on this convertible, pumping out 184 horses, almost there, same as the coupe as well. Power-wise, well, if you've got a whole driving control experience on the car, allowing you to go from Eco Pro Plus all the way to Sports, and of course Sports Plus. And with the different variations of driving experience or modes that you actually choose, it's going to affect the car in just a bit. Example, driving an Eco Pro Plus, of course, you're talking about saving some really great mileage, and this car does it really well. You can do it in Sports and of course Sports Plus, which once again the car simply handles amazingly. I mean, in terms of power-wise, you've got a paddle shifters allowing you to have full manual control of this car at any time, whether in your Eco Pro Plus, Sports, or even Sports Plus. And in terms of other functionalities in the BMW 220i convertible, well, for the driver especially, in terms of information, well, you've got everything that you need at your fingertips. You've got the whole driving experience controls, allowing you once again to have all your different speeds, your eco modes and everything else. And you also have the car management system, which allows you to actually go through all the different settings in the car. You can actually change, you can actually have sports displays on this car via the car management system. BMW 220i really gives you a whole bunch of controls, all at your fingertips, literally at your fingertips. And of course, you've got the onboard navigation as well. So, it's basically a car meant for anybody and everybody, whether you're a housewife, you're a busy executive, you're looking for a car that is going to give you everything from technology to comfort to performance as well. Hey, you want to definitely check out the BMW 220i convertible.
Okay. So let's kind of summarize our whole driving experience with the BMW 220i Sports Convertible. When we took this car, we were expecting the whole experience as when we took the coupe. But to be honest, we were surprised. I guess with the convertible, the whole perspective, the whole look of a car totally changes. And when you're driving, you kind of feel that as well. So in terms of looks, dynamics, power, and of course something which BMW never goes wrong, workmanship and quality, you really want to try out the BMW 220i Sports Convertible. Okay, in terms of pricing, the BMW 220i Sports Convertible is going to cost you $220,800 inclusive of COE, and the road tax is $1,209 annually. In terms of hop-up options, well, Performance Motors has a few packages that you might want to consider. We have the Sports line, the Luxury line, and the M Sports package. To find out more, head on down to Performance Motors. I want to thank Performance Motors for allowing us to have the BMW 220i Sports Convertible for our presentation. To find out more about Revv motoring and all the episodes that we have missed, well, head on down to our website at the link above. In the meantime, have a great day, have a great weekend, drive safe, and we'll talk to you really soon.